does that feel? Super sub, off the bench to win the game late and take Arsenal top of the table.
Yeah, it feels amazing. Been working hard for these moments, and today I got it paid back, and I'm just happy to help the team with that.
And what about your goal too? You watched that ball all the way when it was whipped into the box.
Yeah, I mean, it was a brilliant goal and a brilliant pass as well. So, I think we train this routine quite a lot in training as well. So I know B or Bukayo or Martin, they love to play these balls. So, yeah, it was a good goal.
You mentioned it there as well. You've had to show so much perseverance because the goals haven't come easy since joining Arsenal.
No, of course. Football is always hard work, and nothing comes from itself. You have to work and have to keep belief. I know it was tough for me the last couple of months, but I tried to put my ego aside as well, because the team is the most important thing.
And these Arsenal fans, this away support here at Brentford tonight, singing your name. How much do you owe it to the Arsenal fans for keeping patient with you as well?
I've been so thankful for these guys as well, because I know it's always hard when the new signing come and they pay a lot of money for you, so they sometimes think it goes quite easy and quite fast, but I'm just thankful for all of them to keep supporting me.
Well done.
Thank you.
Arsenal top of the table. It really was clear at the end there just what that meant to him today, because it was a massive opportunity for them, Rio, and a test for them as well, which they had to pass.
Yeah, huge test. This place has been a fortress. Teams have struggled, big teams have struggled for a couple of years now coming here. Brentford have found a way of playing against big teams and really kind of nullifying their threats, and they've done that for much part today. And Arsenal, as I said before, looked quite laboured at times, of playing the ball quite slowly, didn't really get out of first gear in attacking areas. And the two moments they did, they looked at a bit of quality, got it out of his feet, Saka, and produced two moments of class. They had real goal opportunities, one of them turning out to be a goal. So Arsenal will be delighted with that. And again, there's nothing better than when seeing yourself as top of the league. No matter how you get there, you're top of the league, put your feet up on a Sunday and watch the other results come in.
Absolutely. Let's have a look at how they won it then, Peter. I know it was the assist that really stood out for you.
Yeah, just, being a player that, thrives off the back post myself. When you see that, your eyes light up. And I know Havertz would have done it. It was actually great movement. Declan Rice, who I thought was magnificent, rightly got the man of the match. When you have Havertz here, you look at his movement, he comes alive. He just knows just before he's about to pull his foot back and cross that ball, and he comes alive, makes his move really quickly, gets on the wrong side of the defender. But what a ball this is. He gives Saka that space. He's got a wand of a left foot, and your eyes light up as a striker. That's just perfection, a ball like that.
Sometimes when the ball's that good, it doesn't matter what type of defender. You can sit and try and criticise defending at times, but when the ball's that good and the timing of the run is that perfect, you can't defend certain situations like that, and that is one of those. It's a great ball.
And also, in the first half I talked about Jesus heading the ball down. Havertz was textbook there, just headed it down, so difficult for the keeper to stop that.
That reaction from Arteta with him at the end, it's obviously his player you brought in for big money, and for him to come under criticism, which he does quite a lot, then deliver like that, it sort of justifies the manager's decision, do you think?
It's a big relief. I think you look at the situations and big moments in your career or big moments in the season, a lot of it, the emotion is relief, and I think that would be that there. Satisfaction, relief, and listen, this is why you're here. Sometimes players can't come in and just be everything to everyone immediately. They're going to have moments that might be the catalyst for this next phase of his career of positivity and a real upturn in form. This could be that, and you're looking for one of those moments or situation. Hopefully this is it for Havertz, because he has fantastic ability, great potential. You just want to see it on a consistent basis, and sometimes you need that moment. We'll see if today was that.
And he's so versatile as well. He was playing a left back, left wing back for Germany in the international break, Peter. How much of a difference maker can he be for Arsenal, do you think, going forward?
Well, he's had big moments. He had big moments for Chelsea, Champions League finals springs to mind. He's had, that again, that's a massive goal. But he looks like a confidence player, like a streaky player, if you like. I think if he, if that goal there can galvanise him, I think he could go on a good run now and be a decent player for Arsenal. And
a clean sheet for them today. Can we say that defence is now Arsenal's biggest strength?
Boring Arsenal. We're going to go back to George Graham days, isn't we? No, but I think me and Krejci were sitting there going, them two centre-halves, they look like they want to defend. They want to play 1v1 at the back, play a high line, be aggressive. They've got the best defensive record in the league, conceded 10 at the moment, and they look supremely confident. I think Declan Rice in front of them give them that platform to kind of sit there and shore things up. But that little triangle is going to be so important for this team going forward, and if they're going to be successful.
The win percentage when Gabriel and Saliba start together is 75%. It drops off to 53 when they don't start together. What makes them such a good pairing, do you think?
Pace. Today's game, if you've got pace, you're ahead straight away. And I think that you can't play on the high line and really high and aggressive if you haven't got that pace to run in behind. And these two strikers here today for Brentford have given all teams problems. Not in this situation, this has nothing to do with the centre-halves here, but for the last 2 seasons, Ivan Toney, Wissa, they've all given teams nightmares because their pace and their aggressive running. These two guys just mopped it up. One moment in this game where the strikers get the better of Saliba, who's there to clean it up and mop it up? Gabriel. And then he gives it back to Saliba and they get out of it. But they're a really good pairing. They're working into a great pairing at the moment. And to win anything, you have to have a really good centre-back pairing in this day and age.
Yeah, I think those two, because all the best teams, they're confident in their centre-halves 1v1. And with these two, you don't think that they're going to get beat. I mean, they're absolute. Wissa and Bermo are so quick, lively, difficult to play against. I thought they handled them really well. And even when those two are isolated, Declan Rice always seems to be in the right position. He carries the ball so well. He's almost like 2 central midfielders in there.
The 2 centre-backs, they'll be the reason why I would put them ahead of Liverpool in the title race to challenge someone like Manchester City, because I think them two, you can trust those two implicitly at the moment. They're bang on in form, and they only look like that partnership's going to grow the way they're playing at the moment.
Is it too simplistic to say they would have won the title last season if Saliba had stayed fit for them?
Yeah, it's difficult to say. I think Manchester City were well deserved the title, but it might have been closer because on the evidence of what we're seeing now, it's like a real partnership that's here to stay. And they're so comfortable in 1v1 situations. They're calm on the ball, and of course with Declan Rice in front of them, that's half the reason why they've got such a good record.
And the only thing is that I can add to that, actually, is that they don't mind coming places like this and having to fight. That's the big difference as well. There's some players that when it's good and going well, they look good. These guys don't mind rolling up their sleeves as well and doing the ugly stuff, which is a real testament to them as a partnership.
Defences win your titles, so
yes,
they say,
yes, they do, people. Yes, they do. Defences win titles.
There you go. And Arsenal at
Not
the
number
moment
9s.
have the best in the league. I'll let these two argue that out during the break.
How huge was that to find a way to win a difficult game and go top of the Premier League table?
Yeah, great. We are so happy. I think we fully deserve to win the game. I think the team competed extraordinarily well. We played and we had some big moments. We should have scored much earlier than that. But it's a really tough place to come. Credit to them for what they do, because they make it really hard for every team here. But I think we showed, a lot of resilience and a lot of belief, and we were really patient when we had to be, and we competed really well.
How pleased were you as well for Kai Havertz, of all players, to be the one to get that winner?
Delighted. You just have to see the reaction of everybody, how much they love him, how much he brings to the team, and it's what he needs to do, And today we believe that he could change the game in those moments the way they were defending, and it was a perfect timing, perfect execution, and he won the game for us. That's what big players do.
And you kept a clean sheet with Aaron Ramsdale in goal. All eyes were on him. How did you think he did out there?
I think I'm so happy with the team the way he performed. We got the clean sheet, and I'm so happy the way everybody played.
He was a bit nervy at times. Is that understandable, considering he was being taunted by the crowd at times as well?
I think the team was exceptional today.
And in terms of Brentford, how difficult did they make it out there for you to create those chances? You had a couple of goal line clearances as well.
Yeah, we made a huge mistake just before that, and then Zin, I think he was the one that clears it off the line. You need some moments like that. We need some moments that we should have scored more goals as well, but overall you need things to go your way as well in those fine margins to win games.
Things have gone your way today, and you now sit top of the Premier League table, exactly where you want to be right now?
Exactly where we want to be, and we want to continue to be, and that shows in this league with the level that there is this season, and that the team is in a really good place. But you just have to see the behaviour and the way the players fight and work and how much they want it, and it's a joy to work with them.
Thanks, Mikel.
Thank you.
Yeah, what a way to mark his 200th game in charge. More wins in that time than all the other Arsenal managers before him. What do you think of the way he's evolving this Arsenal team?
Yeah, well, they're a team, as I said before, they're full of character. They've got a resilience about them now. and they're doing the hard yards and the dirty work. They seem to enjoy that. And you see I said about relief, and you talk about when they get a result like they did today, you can see that there's a togetherness with this squad, and there's a belief in them. There's a steeliness that you need, and they've got players that are stepping up. Now, we said before, they haven't got that number 9 that gets them 20 foot like an Erling Haaland or a Salah in this team. So they're all going to have to be important at different times and get maybe 5 or 6 of them around the 10, 15 goal mark to have a chance of winning this league. But also the defence is going to give them a good chance as well. But the unity, I think, is the more impressive thing about this team rather than any individual at the moment.